Hey people, it's Tuesday, July 19th, 2022, and it's about 5:15 p.m., 87 Fahrenheit, 31 Celsius, here on a beautiful Miami evening. Clear skies, can't ask for anything better. And I'm also glad that all of you here are here to enjoy it as well. Let's take a walk up to Bayside Marketplace. And see what's going on. Also, I hope that all of you enjoyed the drive to Key West video that I posted this morning, and also the time-lapse version. The time-lapse version I posted a few hours after the full version. And I will be going back to Key West tomorrow. I plan to live stream the drive. And wow, there's 3 squirrels playing around in this tree. What are you 3 doing? Can anyone tell me what's going on here? Is it mating season? These squirrels are very short and slender. They also have like a brown coat to them. It's what a Miami squirrel looks like. B Leech 321 saying it's always mating season for the squirrels. I don't know, I think there's a few months where they're more active than most. Here's another one we get to see the underbelly. It's all white. Look at these two. They're so cheeky. All right, let's let them be.
What the fuck happened to the hustle then, dog? Like, what the fuck happened to the hustle, dog? And then he tell me, I say, dog, get a job.
Bob saying the species is the eastern gray squirrel. Sometimes they get a bit brownish. I don't think it's the eastern gray squirrel. I know that's the most common species in New York City, but that's more in the Northeast. Bayfront Park Management Trust welcomes you to Bayfront Park. They've also got juices. Eyeglass Lady will be here for a while. That's good. I don't know exactly how long I'm going to stay live, but I am going to show Bayfront Park and Bayside Marketplace at least. Here's where you can get on a tiki bar and float in the bay. And JC, I don't think you could swim in this bay. It's pretty polluted. Wonder how these tiki bars work, if they're if you have to rent them or reserve them. But the company is Cruisin' Tikis. We saw these going up and down the Miami River. Don't want to interrupt their picture. Geschmack with a $10 super chat. Greetings, good sir. The next crazy, like winter clothes at the beach video you do, you should climb a coconut palm and harvest a young green coconut to drink. I don't know, maybe if the tree is very short, I'll be able to do it. Not a tall one. I'm gonna mute this because there's copyright music. You know, I think this Margaritaville is new. I haven't seen it here before. They must have just opened this location or renovated it. But it looks very nice inside. They've got a big blender in the front here. Volcano nachos, feeding frenzy. So it's good to see Margaritaville make a comeback here. Margaritaville store. Oh, John, the one in Myrtle Beach. Nice to see all these people here in the shopping mall. Geschmack with $6. You're talking about a 20-foot tall palm tree. Don't worry, I'll hold the net. Okay, if you hold the net, I'll do it. But thank you so much for your super chats. Really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Hopefully you can catch me if I fall from the tree. That bakery smells good. La Industria. I think I saw someone have a dessert. They carried it from here. Look at this. Delish. I smell so much sugar right now. I don't know if it's possible to get a sugar high just from smelling sugar, but if it's possible, I'd probably already be filled with sugar right now. This is the international section of the marketplace. Mary says, thank you for going here. You love it. I do too. I'm fortunate enough to live so close to this too. It's always something different here. This Pier 5 they've been working on for about a month or two now. Pier 5 was one of the earlier names of this section. All right, let's go on to the street now. Connie says it feels like you've been watching Action Kid a lot today. Well, to be fair, my Key West drive was about 3 hours and 45 minutes long, and then I put up the time-lapse version short. Had a lot of opportunity to pop in. But I am looking forward to going back to Key West tomorrow. I'll be driving back there tomorrow morning. So hopefully you can be there for the live stream when I do drive there. Geshmak, you love the drive there. Well, you get to experience it again tomorrow morning when I do it live. The sun is pretty strong today. Mary says, so happy you have your car back. Yes, I do have my car back. I was without it for a while, but I'm glad it's fixed now and ready to be put into use. These are some nice cars coming by. Geschmack, your favorite was the Key Largo Visitor Center. Well, here's Miami's official visitor center. It's actually open. Robert's asking when I'll visit Orlando. I don't know when I'll visit Orlando. I'll definitely have to go up there sometime. Thanks, Christian Hansen, $3.99. Taco Tuesday, have something spicy. BT pair with sweets. Thank you, Christian. Appreciate it. Maybe I could find a taco spot around here. The Olympic flame is still burning, the torch of friendship. Actually, it's not an Olympic flame. It's in memory of John F. Kennedy, 35th President of the USA. I thought it was an Olympic flame, but this is from 1960. Winds of summer saying don't come up to Boston too soon. First real heat wave, not bad on Cape Cod, but no breeze inland. Yeah, a lot of the country has been getting hit with a heat wave. I'm actually quite surprised. Especially the Northeast. California is getting hit hard. Even over in London, I saw it reach like 40 degrees Celsius, which is like 104 Fahrenheit. A lot of businesses and homes got burned up. Seems like a lot of the world is under a big heat wave right now. Yeah, Gambler, I was just talking about that. London today had 40 degrees Celsius. It's very unusual. Oh man, now we gotta go behind the bus to cross the street. Scooper Jesse asking me if I get this, I go live or even in a video, and every time I answer it the same way. Of course I miss New York City. I miss all the places I visit, not just New York. I'm actually getting kind of tired of answering it, to be honest. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. If you've lived in a place for so long and asking if you miss it, of course you are. So right now I'm going to take a walk over to Brickell Key. I haven't been there in a while, and I want to do a loop around the island there. Hung Mao saying people will still continue to ask the same questions. I mean, it's only natural for people to be curious. Especially newer subscribers or people who haven't seen the channel before. Think about it. If you have 1 million new people ask you a different question, that different question might be their first question to you, and you don't know if you've answered that question before. I mean, they don't know if you've answered that question before. And someone was asking before if the buses were gas or electric. That bus said it was natural gas, powered by natural gas. This one, I'm not so sure. I know they have older buses and newer ones here in Miami. True Spin Spain adopted New Yorker here back in Madrid. We had 120 degrees Fahrenheit, almost 45 Celsius for more than a week here in, over here in Spain. It has been horrible. Many people died of heat stroke. It's scary. It's very unusual for temperatures to be reaching that high over there. And here I am in Miami, much closer to the equator than Madrid is, and it's much cooler here. And then I remember back when I went down to Florida in January and February 2021, it was cold throughout the entire country except for South Florida. That to me was unusual too. It's weird how like the entire country or large portions of the country have the same temperature or the same weather. But I guess that's common nowadays. What's unusual for the weather is becoming more common, and we see it with these extremities. Few people pretty much the warmest place during the winter in the country. I'd have to agree with you on that, except maybe Hawaii. Hawaii is even further south than Florida is. This is the only rental scooter company allowed to be on the streets. The Helbis scooter. And if you look at it, it's actually a Segway 9-bot Max. The same scooter model that I use. Waka's saying you heard that Floridians can't stand cold seasons. Is that real? I've spoken to a few people who have lived here, and they said that they can't really handle the temperatures if it gets below like 70 degrees. They think that's cold. But I feel it. If you lived in an area for so long and then you have a weather event that's much different than what you're normally used to, you're going to feel different. You're not going to like it. The Mighty Bowl, $4.99 for water and refreshments. Stay safe. Thanks to the Mighty Bowl. I'll gladly use that for some refreshments. Thank you very much. But I guess you can ask that for anybody who lives in a much different climate if they get a different kind of temperature. Like ask someone in Toronto go up to 40 degrees. Then you can how they feel when it's freezing. I hope we're back now with the connection. I didn't swap out my T-Mobile SIM for a Verizon one. So this buffering over here, I usually don't expect it. Hello. Aston Martin building looking very nice today. Hope they could finish it soon. Squirrely Rabbit, you're a native Floridian and you hate the summers here. I mean, any kind of extreme temperatures people are going to dislike, I think. Ask anyone if they like the extreme heat or if they like the extreme cold. I would have to say at least 80% of them are going to say, I don't like the cold, I don't like the hot. Wouldn't it be nice if we had temperate weather year round, like 60, 70 degrees, room temperature? I don't know if the light's going to change for me. before you were able to walk over here. Oh, now they're stopping. I was gonna say before you were able to walk over there on the side of the Aston Martin building, but now they've got construction workers and it's all blocked off. Dallas asking me, do I like the heat? I don't mind the temperatures either way, hot or cold. I just really dislike it when it interferes with what I do on YouTube and my technology. Because if it gets too hot, sometimes my equipment overheats. But then when it gets too cold, sometimes my phone doesn't turn on, my battery drains quicker, and my microphone, it stops working well. So in a way, I would say I dislike the cold more because there's more issues that can go wrong with my equipment. But when it gets hot, the only issue you have to worry really is overheating. But when it gets too cold, you plug a battery charger in your phone. Sometimes it doesn't even charge. Also, what I hate about the cold weather too is all the extra clothing I have to wear in order to like even do a live stream, because I gotta walk around with gloves on. It's hard to touch the screen. I gotta use a stylus, so it's just a lot more extra work when it's cold. So I dislike the cold more than the hot weather because of that. That's the only reason, but other than that, I can handle the cold and the hot equally. There's just more that goes wrong when it's cold. Whoa. Almost got stuck in the middle of the street. Just in Spain, you see me live streaming in the middle of the snowstorms in New York City. That's so brave. Yep, I do that. This is still up. I wonder how long they're going to keep it going with the scaffolding. I also feel like if you're a tall person, you can easily hit some of these wires on the top here, especially over here. Now we're crossing the Miami River into Brickell. Adriana Parga, what's something you missed from New York that you wish Florida had? My friends and family. Without a doubt, that's what I miss. Coming through. Yes, that's right, Adriana. That's an opening between the two skyscrapers. I think you can walk on that. Or it could just be the design. Hi. Hey, New York Life Vlog. Welcome. Let's go through the Easter Island type art piece. This entire complex is known as the Icon Brickell. If you think you'll get nightmares from spooky looking faces looking at you, then perhaps you might want to turn the video off because we're going to be seeing a lot of them. Icon Brickell, I think, is a set of 4 different buildings. This one in the front is dedicated to the W Hotel. And then there's an Icon North Tower and a South Tower. And then there's another one which I think is, I'm not sure what the other one is. Time. Area wanted people to really like have a discussion. This space over here, this one's a fatter face. And here's the lobby. This is actually the lobby, by the way. It's like yellow tinted. I've been inside it before. There's also art pieces and drawings. Waka's asking if this is a residential building or a hotel. The one in front is a hotel, but this one is a residential building. It's got a lot of amenities inside. I think this building has the largest swimming pool in Miami. And over to my left is the famous Cipriani Club. It's an upscale Italian restaurant. If you come here, they expect you to be dressed very well. Now let's take a walk along the Miami River to the bridge to Brickell Key. Actually, I correct myself. This is not the Miami River. This is the Miami River over here. This is still Biscayne Bay. French Bulldog coming up. Whoa, what's there?
Míralo, míralo. Son dos pescados, mira, hay otro.
Oh, fish.
Ahí. Ahí está abajo, míralo allá. Es como la nariz es como medio blue. ¿Ya lo viste?
I saw the fish, I just missed it.
Allá, mira. Babe. Allá.
There's a fish. Sometimes you could see manatees in here.
¿Lo ves? Míralo. ¿Lo viste? Mira allá. Mira allá los yellow y black.
Yellow and black fish.
Mira, mira este, mira este. Miren ese. Aquí abajo, ¿ves? ¿Lo viste? Mira.
Wow, this is gorgeous color fish. Scott Briggs, he could set up a $2,000 marine tank here. Greg, I don't do advanced notifications of live streams for Patreon members because oftentimes I don't even know when I'll be live. La Vente Cantina. Looks like a good time to come to this restaurant if you want an empty table. I've seen this place on the weekends, especially during prime time. All the tables filled. Take a look at this bird over here. I think it's waiting for its next meal. Oh, you have to be kidding me. This is new. Pedestrian Baywalk improvements. When's this going to be finished now? This wasn't here last time. And why do they put the sign behind the fence? Now you can't read it. Project construction costs $1,618,078. When's the finish date? Does it show anything here? I can only read it through the screen. No, it just shows the people's names. No date of completion. Well, that's too bad. Hopefully it's finished soon, because I enjoyed walking over here, even though it was a lot of dirt. But detour to the right. We can either go all the way there. Oh, I see the sign. They don't want people walking in between the trees. But we can go this way. This isn't much of a detour. At least we can go this way. A lot of children at this playground. I think they could expand it a little bit more. Feels like this play equipment isn't nearly enough for all the children who live here. And here we are, the street food cart section. I still haven't tried any of these street carts.
So Ben, I'm gonna order your food, Ben.
Looks like this one's tacos. Here's Italian street food. Burgers, Phillies, and shakes. And acai and fruits. And then shawarma. They must have just put this fence up, because I was here maybe like a month ago and this wasn't here. But here's what it looks like now for future reference. Let's see what it looks like in a few months' time, maybe even years if this takes longer than expected. No trespassing. At least they kept this bench here for people to come and relax. And they did the same thing over here, except on this side they didn't put a tarp in front of the information sign. That's where we'll be going. S for Saint, that's a small section, shouldn't take long, but 1.6 million. That's my expression too. I'm like, wow, small section should take $1.6 million. But maybe there's a lot that goes on that we can't tell. Exactly, Geschmack. It's our tax dollars at work. So on Brickell Key, only local traffic can go in. If you don't have business here, then the guard station turns you around. This bridge over here is the Rickenbacker Causeway going to Key Biscayne. And we got this view of Brickell in downtown Miami. Yes, Hung Mao, I love the views here. Especially on a clear, quiet day like today. This island, by the way, is very popular for running. That's right, Scott. You have it correct. Brickell was founded by the people who developed the area. It was William and his wife Mary who developed the area south of the Miami River. And they named this area after the family.
It's like if he has a really successful
Now we're going to go on the waterfront path that goes completely around the island. Yeah, that's right, John. This is the checkpoint to Brickell Key. And this is the hotel entrance to the Mandarin Oriental. Also, you cannot bring a bike, scooter, skates, or skateboards on this waterfront path. You can only walk here. Big no bicycle sign. I wish you could bring a bicycle here, but I understand the logic. It's already a narrow path and they don't want to risk people getting into collisions with other people. Many of these runners are in great shape. They really keep on top of their physical condition. Deborah's asking who lives here, what do they do for a living? I would say they're people from all walks of life. If you look up real estate in this neighborhood, it isn't any more expensive than other parts of Brickell, downtown, and the surrounding area. I'm gonna check out how much rentals are here. Right here, The first island, that's the official name of Brickell Key, is $2,600 for a 1-bedroom, which is about the average price now for a 1-bedroom here in the downtown and Brickell area. Sunshine after rain, saying it's a nice area. It's such a nice area, and it's a short walk to downtown and Brickell as well. Jet skis. And they tan. And they also do what's bad for my channel, which is play their music. John saying nice boat color. Yes, that was a really sleek looking boat. Bagels and walks. Welcome, glad you could join in. Hope everyone's staying cool too. As I said before, there's a heat wave going on throughout many parts of the world. This side of the island is very shaded. Another yacht coming through. Canadian Giant says your city has the 5th highest rent in Canada, average $1,800 for a 1-bedroom. Sounds pricey to me for being the 5th highest rent. Saying New York City having a heat wave. So I've heard. It's there. Wonder where that plane is going to. Sit back and relax. Just to do some boat watching, maybe even see a dolphin in the water. Yeah, walking UK, they do have their lights on during the day. It's not really needed, but I guess they're programmed to do so. These lights aren't on. Oh, AS Barrett Aviation, you know it. That plane that just went overhead is American Airlines going to London. It's a long flight. I know they have apps where you could point your phone to a plane and it'll tell you which plane it is. Caution, crocodiles in the area. I didn't know there were crocodiles here. Be cautious of gorgeous yachts coming by. How many people are on the bow of this boat? Doesn't seem like it could support much more. What's up? What a way to enjoy. Go out on a boat, have a few drinks, socialize with some friends. Ibrahim asking if I ever plan to do a video at the Miami Zoo. Yes, I'd love to visit there sometime. You've got another yacht coming by. This one doesn't have anyone on the bow, but plenty in the inside of the boat. Lucky Meyer asking how many miles is it around the island? Good question. I don't really know. Maybe I could look it up. Let's see. Brickell Key. Man, these people are really pushing it on the jet skis. So fun. I'm actually having trouble looking up how long this pathway is. Okay, I just found it. Someone went to mapmyfitness.com and found that the Brickell Key walking path is 1.13 miles around. Named the best place to jog by the Miami New Times, Best of Miami in 2006. So now we know 1.13 miles. Derek Dulcie says, you know it's Miami, that's how they do it. I'll eventually get on a jet ski and make a video. I think it'll be pretty fun. Maybe I'll find a secluded area and really pump up the jet ski to full speed. They closed off this section. Area is closed for repairs. Looks like it's sinking in a little bit, so they have to correct that. Also, is this a water fountain? Does this work? Yes, it works. Wow. Do a water taste test. Brickell Key water taste test. Pretty good. I don't really taste anything metallic from this water fountain. And the free water is provided by the statue of this mythological figure here on the rear side. This statue is of the Centinela del Rio by sculptor Manuel Carbonell. 30-foot bronze statue of a Tequesta Indian blowing a conch shell, both as a sculptural beacon and major work of public art. Here comes another boat. now we could see the section of downtown that we came from. Beautiful sunset we have right behind the Aston Martin Tower. Canadian Giant saying this place is better than Miami Beach. Really, I'm glad that you enjoy this place better than Miami Beach. Helen saying it does look like a great place to run. Watching your videos is making me want to get a new treadmill. You love the icon Brickell. Thank you, AK. You're welcome. Glad you enjoy the views here from Brickell Key. I would run myself if I wasn't bogged down by all this equipment. It also seems that it's low tide now, so we can see all these rocks. Yeah, lucky mayor. Several Cali friends moved to Florida about 6 months ago. Heidi and Nelly, thank you for the 199 euros. You're always very supportive, thank you. What costs do you think it looks like the Dubai Marina area? Never been there, but I'll have to look it up. Warren Stesson, do you think it looks a lot cleaner than New York City in the summer months? I sure do. I think Miami is a lot cleaner than New York City. There's a lot of areas of New York City where every block that you walk, there'll be at least one piece of trash on it. Falling object risk. I don't remember this being here before.
Score the thing.
Randall Mattel with 10 bucks. Beautiful area, AK. Thanks. Thanks, Randall. Glad you could join in and appreciate this view with me. Here's another look at that view. And then across the Biscayne Bay, we could see the port of Miami Island. Yes, QBiz Aston Martin building is going to look beautiful at night once it finally opens. It's also completely sold out too. It's not even finished. My email asking if there's any mosquitoes around that water. I haven't noticed any bugs coming to bite me, no mosquitoes. Can we find any fish though? Let's see. Hey look, there's a crab there. The water's so clear you can see at the bottom. I don't want to put my finger next to that crab's hands though, or claws. Snip, snip, snip. Ow! We didn't see a fish, but we saw a crab. I wonder what else we could find here. Let me know if you see any fish.
Why you don't ask me? Why people?
I couldn't find it back.
Hey, another crab. They're actually quite quick in the water. Look at that. I didn't know crabs can move that fast under the water. Usually when you see them, they're like very stagnant and they don't move that much. But this one's got some leg muscles. It's quite incredible. Here, I'll do it off to the side. Crab. That's how you walk a crab, right? I don't have the lateral movement that crabs have, but they're really quick. Adriana Parga says, great crab impersonation. I only need sharp claws now. Oh, dragon boating. Puff dragon boat. Look at how hard they're working. Of course, way to ruin it with the music. Oh, they turned it down. That's a great exercise. What class you want me to show you how the shrimps walk? I'd rather not. ACC Go A. €5. Thanks for the great videos. Because of the videos, I'd like to visit Miami some days. Thank you, ACC Go A. Hopefully you can come soon. This is so gorgeous. And thank you for the super chat. Yeah, Blake, JPMHS, the Dragon Boat Festival is probably sometime soon. Sean, you want me to do the crab walk again? I think once is enough. Let's see what else we could find in the water. Can we see at the bottom? Yeah, we can see right to the bottom here. Shallow water for sure. Any fish?
That's interesting because it's one of those.
I think that's coral down there. I don't see fish yet. Michelle Peters says these Miami videos are so helpful. Keep touring this area. I think I will. Cashmark with $5. Perhaps the crab imitation will be a great piece for the Action Kid live channel. Thanks, Geshmak. I don't know how many times I'll be doing a crab walk, but that was pretty fun to do. S. Floss Saints, have I been to the Coral Pool, Venetian Pool? Not yet. I plan to go there sometime. I think it will be pretty fun to visit the Venetian Pool. Now that I see the water over here, I think it's too shallow to support larger fish. You're only going to see smaller fish here and crabs. Too shallow for this kind of activity. Oh, look! Look who we found! That's a stingray. Whoa. Of course, now it's going off into the not so clear area of the water that we can't see it. But my gosh. Whoa. I wonder if they do sting. That was a crazy sight to see, that stingray. I'm gonna keep a lookout in the water now. What else can we find down here? JC saying stingrays do kill. They do? Uh-oh. I've never seen the water so shallow before, especially over here. Deborah with $10 for your jet ski adventure. Thanks, Deborah, appreciate it. Oh yes, Jennifer, that's what killed Steve Irwin, was a stingray. I guess don't mess with the stingrays. Over here, but that's because of the lighting too. we won't be able to see much now. Oh, squirrely rabbit, they actually don't sting and are docile, but their barbs can kill you like one did to Steve Irwin. Ugh. Just leave them alone, I guess. I didn't think we were gonna see a stingray in here. You know what also can kill you are crabs. What happens if their claw gets stuck in your neck or something? Ashley Vermillion says underwater live tour will be epic. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it. Maybe I can go underwater with something like a GoPro and get some footage with you. Maybe a snorkeling video or scuba diving. Might be pretty cool. Walking UK, what's the name of this bridge? I think it's just called the Brickell Key Bridge. Connects Brickell with Brickell Key. Damaris says, until you face a shark. Yeah, I don't want to face a shark. That guy was really running fast. This area is closed off now. I didn't even. What are they building over here? Oh, Deborah, you swam with sharks, but they're nurse sharks? I don't think nurse sharks really bite. Now we've got this epic view of Brickell on our way back. Yeah, Damaris, you could step on a sea urchin too. There's a lot of ways to get injured by sea creatures. I think sharks is the most well known. Even coral too, you have to be careful of, and rocks. Because you could step on something and it'll cut your foot or whatever, it gets infected. That's something bad to think of. Interesting, they have a bike lane here and you cannot bike around the island. Richard said a lot of people walking around in Miami. Just over here, I don't think you'll see as many people walking around in other parts of the city. Oh no, Geschmack, you saw a teenager with a nasty cut because of the coral, 2 inches long and probably deep, caused by the coral. Ugh, pandemics had to rush him to the ER. Scary. I hope that teenager survived and made a full recovery. The last time I went snorkeling was in Hawaii and I touched the fish. It was around the tail and the fish just like screamed out of my hand. I was just a little kid at the time. I don't even know if I was like much older than 10, but I was snorkeling with an adult and there was this beautiful yellow fish feeding on some coral, and me being the young kid I was like this. I grabbed the fish just very loosely and it kind of just screamed out of my hand. The fish was like, and then just swam off. Esfla Saint, you've been dying many times and was not able to touch a fish, but I did catch some lobster. Well, I can say I touched the fish in the ocean, in the Pacific Ocean. Star Fox, you miss fishing. You want a boat and set sail to catch crab wings. I'm going to make my way over to the Metro Mover station. It's only about a block and a half away. I'll need the rest of my evening to prepare for my Key West trip. I will be driving back there tomorrow, and I plan to do a live stream driving from Miami to Key West. So don't miss out on that. I hope everything goes smoothly with that live stream. Geschmack, you'll be there. Okay. Hope I'll see you there tomorrow. Christian, you have fun. Hope you try snorkeling there in the future. I'll have to look to see if my GoPro can support a little bit of water in the camera. If it does, then maybe I'll go snorkeling with it.
Oh, I see you, dude. All right, man. Peace.
Maybe I'll even have 2 live streams for you tomorrow. Who knows? One driving to Key West and then another one on Key West. Speechless 52 asking me about what time will you start driving. Early in the morning. Possibly the same time that I did on Sunday, 7 a.m. Maybe a little bit early, a little bit later.
Adios. Good. Hey, Luren. Adios.
Oh no, I just missed it. But would be able to make it? I don't know. I didn't hear it leave yet. Oh no, it left. This is the wrong train going the other side. Guess we can go upstairs for a little bit since we have some time before the next train comes. I'll give you a view from the top floor and show you Brickell City Center. Yeah, they do come pretty frequently, Geschmack. Oh no, we're lagging. Ring up here. I don't think I'll be waiting up there because the connection is so bad. We'll probably have like less than 5 minutes for the next train to come. Okay.
Arriba te vas a...
Paul's asking which self-provide service do you use most in Miami for streaming? I was using Verizon, but now I'm finding myself using T-Mobile a lot more. To go back to Verizon for this area in particular. Here comes the train. Ding. Here we go. This air conditioner feels good. So we're here in this station over here. Where is it? Brickell station. I mean 8th Street station.
This is.
And I'm going to get off at Bayfront Park.
8th Street. Please stand clear of the door. Depart momentarily. The next stop is 5th Street Station.
You don't really see much of a view because of the wall.
Please hold on. The train is approaching 5th Street Station.
Mark says to take the A train. No A train over here. Yeah, Geschmack, there are people using this train. It's a little bit more in the rush hours.
This is 5th Street Station. Please stand clear of the doors and hold the handrails. This train will depart momentarily.
This train will depart momentarily,
The next
maybe
stop
like
is
3 seconds
Brickell
later.
Station.
That's not momentarily, that's like immediately. Just wait a moment. A moment is 3 seconds. They should change that announcement. This train will depart before you can say
The train is
yes.
approaching.
This is Riverwalk Station. The train will depart momentarily. 3 seconds later, it's leaving. Oh, it's not even saying anything anymore. It's too shy to announce the
This is Riverwalk Station.
Never mind.
Please stand clear of the doors and hold the handrails. This train will depart momentarily.
1, 2, 3, 4,
The next stop
5,
is
6.
Night Center Station.
6 seconds.
Transfer here
I was off
for
by 6 seconds.
Interloop, Miami Avenue and Government Center Station.
That's their definition of momentarily. 6 seconds. They should do what the New York City subway does. Please stand clear of the closing doors, please. Bing bong. And then it doesn't even announce
Please hold
momentarily
on.
or whatever.
The train is approaching. Night Center Station. Transfer here for Interloop, Miami Avenue and Government Center Stations.
Michelle Peters, thank you for the $10. Thank you for your hard work and for showing us Miami. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Geshmark says then about 7 people start holding doors. Yeah, that's true, that happens.
This is Night Center Station. Transfer here for Interloop, Miami Avenue and Government Center Stations. The next stop is Bayfront Park Station.
Bayfront Park Station. Let's go over there. The window's a little bit clearer. I can't wait till this is finished, this public plaza. It's gonna look really nice.
Please hold on. The train is approaching. Bayfront Park Station.
Alright, this is my stop. Time to go downstairs, and I'll end the live stream shortly. All right, everyone, time to sign off and get ready for my trip to Key West tomorrow morning. I'll be staying there for a few days, so I'll be busy making content for all you guys and girls, all in Key West. Really hope you could come and watch tomorrow morning my live stream going from Miami to Key West. We'll see how the internet connection holds up, but I'm excited to go there again, and we're gonna find out a lot of cool spots there. I'm gonna show you a lot of the attractions. It's gonna be fun. Bye everyone, see you later.